Now, I think we can all admit that there are some types or variations of media that we all enjoy. So much, in fact, that we end up becoming very big fans of these things. Sports, movies, cartoons, hell, even specific celebrities or athletes. There are many different things that people become fans of and end up dedicating portions of their life just to consume these forms of entertainment. Like me, for example, I dedicate at least 30 minutes every day to my favorite form of entertainment, the hub. I mean watching Netflix. Yeah, I totally meant watching Netflix. Eventually, the number of fans gets so large that it starts to create a fandom. And you know, I'm not someone that thinks that everyone in a particular fandom is a creepy parasocial loser. I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of normal functioning human beings in every fandom, but then there are a small population of people in a fandom that take the meaning of the word fan a little too far. We call these people stans, or you can call them weirdos. The word is interchangeable, to be honest. These are the group of people that usually pedestalize and idolize these celebrities slash characters and think of them as extraterrestrial beings. This way of thinking is probably why they're so fucking delusional and do all these weird activities. Regardless, stans are the small population of fans that take their love for these people a little too far. Anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at some of the worst, most disgusting, and just overall disgraces to society called fandoms. First, we have the female celebrity fandoms. These include people like Billie Eilish, Zendaya, Jenna Ortega. There are about 30 more female celebrities I can name, but these are just some of the main ones that stand out. Now, as we all know, female celebrities have some of the most crazy and borderline bad crazy fans. The way they genuinely worship and look at these people as if they're some type of god is disgusting. I'm talking about if these motherfuckers had to choose between Rihanna or their own mother, they're choosing Rihanna 100% of the time. I mean, personally, I would too, but that's neither here nor there. But I guess what else would you expect? Most of these fandoms are filled with nothing but 13-year-old fake depressed teenagers who genuinely believe zodiac signs are real. Of course they're gonna be mentally unstable. They're the type to break up with the dude they've known for 2 weeks and start posting those sad ass Facebook quotes all over their IG story. I'm so serious when I say these fandoms don't even feel like fandoms as much as they do a fucking cult. These are the type of fans to sit on Twitter all day long and write a 10-page essay about how much they love Zendaya and how they would give both their kidneys just for a chance to smell her hair. Like, first of all, the dick writing is insane. Second, she don't even know you, gang. You out here writing college essays and giving up your vital organs for someone who couldn't care less about you. These are the type of fans to have a whole room in their house dedicated to worshiping Jenna Ortega. You know, like those people who cover their whole rooms with photos of a celebrity all over their walls? I'm talking some satanic ritual type shit. And God forbid you have any type of differing or negative opinion on any of these people. Well, you know, personally, I think Billie Eilish makes okay music. Excuse me? Did you just say Billie Eilish makes okay music? Well, I mean, yeah, her music isn't bad. It's just personally not my cup of tea. How dare you? Billie Eilish is the greatest singer to ever grace this earth. Billie will go down as the greatest artist of all time. And if you disagree, you're just a nit. Do you see how toxic a conversation with such a delusional person can go wrong so fast? Overall, if you're a stan of any of these elite female celebrities, I really don't care. But one, y'all gotta stop creating these weird parasocial relationships with these people as if you actually know them. And stop thinking that just because someone doesn't ride as much as you do, that somehow that makes them a weirdo, when you're the one actually being weird. Next, we got the My Little Pony fandom. Now, let me make this clear. When I say the My Little Pony fandom, I'm not talking about the little girls who watch the show. You know, the demographic who the show was actually made and intended for? I'm talking about the bronies, aka the grown-ass men well into their 30s who still watch magical horses talk about friendship all day. Now, I understand that a lot of bronies out there probably never got any attention from their parents. You were probably neglected, probably even abandoned at a young age. And honestly, I don't blame your parents. Hell, they probably saw the signs of you becoming a failure in life and decided to cut their losses before it ended up getting worse. Like, how could you ever tolerate your 30-year-old son who still pretends to be a 6-year-old? Like, at that point, just throw the entire genetic code away, because clearly this one is up. Now listen, I'm not the one to be this harsh on what another man likes to watch in his free time, but we gotta be honest with ourselves, people. A grown man who is still obsessed with the little girl's cartoon show has to be one of 3 things: an EDP, a stalker, or a serial killer, and those are the only 3 options. And what's the most embarrassing part about these sad, lost, and just overall demonic individuals is the fact that they openly have conventions. Yes, folks, you heard me right. These weirdos get together every year and throw a My Little Pony convention. But guess what? Ain't no little kids at these conventions. Hell no. It's nothing but old, dirty, hairy, stinky old men. And just imagine the smells. The smells. It probably smells like booty cheeks, sweaty feet, and dead pony in there. I'ma be honest, I think bronies are the only people in the world that can give furries a run for their money for the creepiest and weirdest fandom on the face of the earth. Overall, if you're a brony, please get up, go outside, walk to your local police station, and turn yourself in immediately. You would be doing me and every other American citizen a huge favor. Next, we got the e-girl fandom slash simp culture. Now, what if I told you there were hordes of men who willingly paid women thousands of dollars for absolutely nothing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, look no further than your e-girl fandoms. These types of people are commonly referred to as Twitch simps, OnlyFans simps, or as I like to call them, a waste of sperm. E-girl fans will straight up sit there and donate $500 to some Twitch streamer just for her to say their username. Like, bro, you're really telling me that you're that deprived of human interaction that you're willing to pay a month's worth of groceries just for some chick to say your name? It's like, I'd understand if you were paying all this money and the girl was actually doing something, if you catch my drift. And then these e-girls don't even be all that. They be mid as fuck. I'm talking most of these e-girls look borderline identical to one another. They're usually just some girl with weird colored hair, big boobs with headphones on. And it makes me even more mad when I think about the dudes who are fans of OF models. Like, bro, are you telling me you're about to pay a monthly Netflix subscription just to see some IG photos? Like, you do know the hub is free 99 year round, but instead you would rather give Koff 20 bucks a month. Like, why can't you give that money to me? I'm struggling. And the most toxic part about this is that these disgraceful men start to develop parasocial relationships with these streamers, aka even though the streamers they're gifting have no clue who they are, in their lonely, corrupted, twisted minds, they wholeheartedly believe that them and that streamer are friends, or in even worse cases, dating. They feel like because of how much money they donate, that they're entitled to some type of relationship with said e-girl. But in all honesty, I can't even get mad at these e-girls. I mean, it's an easy finesse. If I could sit there, look cute for a couple of hours, and make millions while doing it, say less. But anyway, if you pay just to have online social interactions with a female, you're the epitome of a loser, even more than me, and I spend all day making YouTube videos. Like, if you want female interaction, just go outside, bro. I promise you don't have to spend a neurosurgeon's salary on these e-girls. Next, we have anime fandoms. Now, as I've stated multiple times on this channel, I myself am a huge anime fan, but dear God, is there a reason why I don't claim nor associate myself with any anime fandoms? First of all, let's talk about the weirdest group of people in anime fandoms, the lolly lovers. Now, for those of you who don't know what the lolly is, it's basically an anime character that's supposed to be like 5,000 years old, but for some reason, it looks like they're 12. Now, I don't know what sick and twisted weirdos thought of these characters, but clearly they need mental help. Anyway, I've noticed there's a certain subsection of anime fans who admit to be sexually attracted to these said lollies. Now, we're gonna go ahead and skip over the fact that there are people sexually attracted to fictional drawings. I'll come back to that in a second, though. Let's talk about how there are men out there who find characters who are clearly drawn to look extremely young sexually attractive. Like, let's be 1000% honest. There's no way to get around the fact that you're an EDP anime edition, bro. And I don't care if you use the excuse, oh, well, they're not real people. And it still doesn't excuse the fact that you find underage looking females attractive. Now, let's move on to another weird section of anime fandoms, the toxic side. This is pretty much the side of anime fandoms that believe their opinions are 100% of the time correct and everyone else is wrong. If you have even slightly differing opinions, they won't even hesitate to think about calling you the hard R or really any type of racial slur. And God forbid you think one character is better than another. Like, say if you think Naruto is better than Sasuke, just know you better be prepared for the most racist, homophobic, sexist, and downright disrespectful Discord argument you've probably ever had in your life. If we're really being honest, anime fandoms have tendencies to be some of the most hateful and discriminating fandoms I've ever seen. Again, one of the many reasons why I don't associate with any of these communities. Lastly, you have the delusional side of anime fandoms, the ones that fall in love with anime characters, aka drawings that aren't real. There's really not much one can say about these people other than they have to have had some type of mind-altering brain trauma. There's just no way you've become such a low vibrational being that you've resorted to having sex with body pillows. As I've stated before, this is why I don't and will never represent or claim the anime community. Next, we have the Sneako fandom, aka the red pill alpha males. Now, the Sneako fandom is closely related to the Andrew Tate fanboys as well. These are the niggas that pretty much hate women and think the government is fake. I'm not even lying. Go on Twitter for 2 seconds and you'll see this man Sneako talk about how all women are idiots and how we're all stuck in a simulation. Pretty much he's the extremely sexist version of Soluminati. It's honestly hilarious seeing the whole red pill movement that Sneako has created over the last year and how it's pretty much created this extremely toxic culture of just straight up hatred. Sneako has probably created one of the most incel filled and idiotic fan bases we've ever seen. Pretty much this man's whole message is women bad, men good. If you have the slightest respect for women, you're a simp. Not gonna lie, it is pretty funny hearing all this from a nigga who watched his girl get fucked. But beyond just Sneako, there's become an entire red pill wave that has created easily one of the top 5 worst type of fandoms on the entire internet. But hey, when you give lonely men an outlet to cope and pretend like they're manlier than they truly are, I guess this is what happens. Next, we have the LeBron fandom slash LeBron sexuals, aka a bunch of failed high school athletes who live vicariously through another grown man. What a shame. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't have a favorite NBA player or a favorite athlete. I myself am a very big Kyrie fan and have been since I was little. But the thing about you Bron fans that I don't understand is how or why y'all take everything and anything involving LeBron so seriously. No bullshit, I think sometimes LeBron stans take things that happen to LeBron more serious than LeBron does himself. Like how LeBron sexuals will be on Twitter for days at a time debating who's the GOAT, Bron or MJ. Like bro, LeBron himself doesn't even care enough to go through this much trouble. Like, does he have you on payroll or something? Do you get compensated for the unholy amount of writing you do? I'm pretty sure most of y'all Bron fans out there are on the brink of going bald as much as y'all stress about LeBron's legacy or where he stands in terms of the greatest players of all time. Like, who cares? You don't know Bron, never talked to Bron, you probably never even seen him in person before, yet you're willing to sacrifice your soul just to win a petty Twitter argument. And before I get attacked in the comment section, no, I don't give a damn who you think the GOAT is. Frankly, I couldn't care less. You LeBron sexuals just need to learn to not take every little thing so damn serious and just enjoy the game. You don't have to stress about every time LeBron loses, and you don't have to start jerking off every time LeBron wins. So just simply sit back, relax, and watch greatness. Speaking of unnecessary writing, next we got the Kanye fandom. Now listen, I myself find Kanye as a very enjoyable musical artist. I'm gonna be real with you though, I'm not so much of a fan of whatever the these are. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kanye, you should just stick to music from now on. Regardless, from a music perspective, Ye is great. What he did on Graduation and College Dropout can never be forgotten, but that doesn't mean that you all have to try and become Kanye clones. I swear, you Kanye fans act as if Ye is the second coming of Jesus. Any opinion he has, whatever he says, any song he drops, even if it's fucking trash, y'all eat that shit up as if it's the fucking gospel. And I don't even want to talk about the tomfoolery I saw when this man was running for president. Like, are you serious? You really had 67,000 peons say they want Ye, the same man who said he supports Hitler, to be the next president of the US government. Like, I understand the combined IQ of the average Ye stan is less than 10, but not even a moron would think Ye is anywhere near fit or mentally stable to run a fucking country. Like, you really have to be a different type of moron to think Ye should be the next US president. Overall, even though I understand that Ye is a pretty good musical artist, y'all Ye stans gotta stop this whole blindly following and believing everything that comes out of his mouth. Last but definitely not least, the YoungBoy fandom. Now listen, I'm kind of scared to speak on YoungBoy's name in any way, shape, or form in a negative way because I know these YoungBoy fans are crazy. Dudes be walking around just looking for any and all reasons to be a complete menace to society and everything that inhabits it. But to all you YB fans, just why? I honestly think Ye fans and YB fans compete to see who's the more delusional fan base sometimes. Much like Ye, I think YoungBoy is a pretty decent artist. Is he as good as people make him out to be? Hell no. But the fact that you have all these little 12-year-olds listen to one song and automatically think that they're gangster is annoying. Like bro, you are not like that. You are not hood. You are not tough. You've never been to jail. You've never shot a gun. You've never had intercourse with a female. The way YoungBoy fans genuinely believe that listening to his music makes them some type of thug is borderline cringe. And it seems like the biggest YB fans seem to always be rich suburban kids whose father is an aerospace engineer. Like you were born and raised in the richest neighborhood in the city, talking about you got it out the mud. Got what out the mud? Your weekly $1,000 allowance? And then let's not talk about the YB Twitter users. You know, the YB fans who all have the exact same profile pictures and spam ratio under every tweet. I really don't even understand the point of this at all. Like, is this supposed to be funny? And then they'll sit there and repost those corny ass YB IG quotes, really thinking they're spitting too. Like bro, if you don't get your corny ass on somewhere, again, YB fans, just why? But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. This video is a little bit longer than my usual ones. If you guys did make it this far in the video, please leave a comment telling me whether you prefer these longer videos or my normal 8-minute videos. Also in the comment section, let me know what you think is the worst fandom on the internet. Even leave some fandoms that you thought I forgot or left out in this video. Either way, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like the video. Subscribe if you are new. We're so close to 20K and I would love to hit that goal sometime soon. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.